Hey everyone, today we're going to go over Wrike for Microsoft Teams. Now before we get started, wanted to go over just really where Wrike sits in the Microsoft tool stack. Here's a brief diagram where you can see Wrike amongst different offerings from Microsoft. On the simple side, they have Planner, To Do, even their new projects online. Now on the right-hand side, you have a complex project management solution, which is Microsoft Projects. Now Wrike sits right in the middle, blending powerful work management and collaboration tools. Now Wrike varies from simple to complex, all under one roof, and we integrate with Microsoft Teams, amongst other Office 365 products. Now today we're going to actually take a deep dive in Microsoft Teams and Wrike. Great. So here I have my Wrike workspace open, and you can see it's traditional Wrike. We're on my calendar view, and I can see the tasks that are on my plate. We're going to actually be focusing on this summer event today, this project in Wrike. Now, if I just show you all the tasks in the project, you have about 10 to 12 tasks or so. Now, if I switch over to my Gantt chart, I'm going to be able to see this project from a visual perspective from the beginning to the end of the project. Now, let's see what our Microsoft Teams and Wrike integration can do. If I flash over to Microsoft Teams, you can see that I'm in a traditional Microsoft Teams workspace. Now, the first area that Wrike integrates with Microsoft Teams, and it's personally my favorite, is on the left-hand side. Now, if you go to this sidebar, you're going to be able to click this three dots button, More Added Apps, click Wrike, and it'll take you to a custom dashboard. Now, this experience is unique only to Microsoft Teams. You may be wondering, well, when would I use something like this? That's a great question. A lot of our teams will really want a tool that's easy for end users. So I always like to reference, your team can come in to work for the day, get their cup of coffee, open up Microsoft Teams, and go straight to their Wrike dashboard. Here they have quick insight and quick access to all the tasks on their plate, and it's actually organized by priority and due date, as you can see here in the headers. So here are the tasks that are due within the next 7 days. I can actually open those tasks, create a description, add subtasks, and actually mark things off straight from this view. Now, another area that we integrate, if you're used to using Microsoft Teams, there's the Teams options, which carry all of your different teams and channels that you're in. In this instance, we're going to focus on the A1 Telecom section. Now here I have a general discussion thread where we can go back and forth with our team on general discussions. Now the second area that Wrike integrates with Microsoft Teams is going to be in these channel tabs at the top here. Now what I'm going to do in this demo, I'm actually going to add a tab for you so we can go through it step by step. I'll go ahead and click the plus icon at the top, click Wrike. If I'm not signed in already, it will ask me to sign in to my Wrike workspace. Now I'm going to pick the project that I want to share with my team so that we can all collaborate on. In this instance, we're actually going to go for the summer event. Happens to be the first one there. If you can't find it, just go ahead and type it in. Click it, and then click Save. So this second area that is actually Wrike integrated with Microsoft Teams is in the Channels tab up top. What it allows you to do is see a certain project or folder structure, access the task list, and the timeline. So I can open up these tasks. I can see the description, see the subtasks, see who's assigned to these tasks, and reply straight from within Microsoft Teams. Now, the timeline view is extremely important when you're wanting a good visual representation on status of your work. You can pop in here and see, again, any folder or project structure from within Wrike. So you have all those details here. Now, another thing that you can do here is actually add or create a new project. So if I add a new channels tab, I can actually create a project from scratch, just minimizing the amount of time to go from one tool to the next. If your team's already used to using Microsoft Teams, this is a great way to introduce or bring in the use of Wrike. So I can create a new project, project ABC. Create a new project, and then I can start entering the tasks one by one. Lastly, the third area that we integrate with Microsoft Teams is going to be in the conversations, something that we like to call actionable messages. So if I go into a chat, let's say I want to chat with Joe here. I can actually say, hey, can you please update this task? We need it for our project. Okay. What I'm going to do here is, before I send off my message, I'm actually going to click the messaging extensions button down below, click Wrike, and I can search for a task here. Okay, make sure Mark Jones, perfect. And I can fire that off to Joe. Now this feature here allows you to discuss any certain task that you're working on. And what's great about it is it can be used in a one-to-one direct message. It can also be used in a group environment. So if we are wanting to loop in the team, hey team, please advise. I can also use this actionable message in a Teams discussion. And that concludes the demonstration today with Microsoft Teams and Wrike. If you have any questions, just let any of our representatives know and we'll be happy to help. Thanks and have a great day.